Ex-Tyne blogger here, Andrew. Well, it's been a quiet weekend with all things Newcastle United. Obviously, they've been in Dubai after their tremendous victory against West Ham United, which even brought a glee in my step. Obviously, the week has moved on since then. But now on to Norwich, where the lads should be well and truly rested after the trip to Dubai, which must be nice there, considering there's been brass monkeys here in Washington DC, and lots of things have happened in my end of the world. But on to Tuesday, where we meet up with our ex-manager in Chris Hughton. Obviously, Jonas is there, but he won't be able to play because he's on loan anywhere, so that's one less player to worry about. With the victory against West Ham, you would think we would go there completely motivated. We've been winning away games like you can't believe it this season. It's incredible the amount of games we've won away from home now. You would think Norwich are there for the taking, especially with their manager week in, week out being under the cosh. He's going to be sacked. He's going to be this week. He's going to be sacked. That next week, if he loses that game, on and on and on and on. So you would think with the team we've got, because Newcastle will play the same team. Every time you always think that Pardew's going to change the team. He never does. So it's going to be the same team. You can take it from me. It's going to be the same team for the Norwich game. We should have too much for them, and we should really come out quite comfortable winners. But Newcastle, no matter how well we play, how fantastic, we're creating chance of a chance, we're going to concede a goal. So I do think the same thing is going to happen again. I think it's going to be very, very tight, and I think it's going to be one goal in it. But with Newcastle, you never know. So I'm going to go for a 2-1 victory, knowing that the fact that we always concede, but 2-1, and I think we'll be then quite buoyant playing against Sunderland, who are on a great run right now. And you have to give credit where credit's due. They did deserve to win that game, no matter what the True Geordie says about it. But I think we'll win, and win against Sunderland. We'll talk about that the closer it comes to it. A couple of shout outs. I've been talking last week with the Gatesheads podcast with Mickey Barras and others. Fantastic to speak to them via Twitter, and I've had tremendous support regarding my issue this week. So if you can get on the podcast, I think it's every Sunday. It could change obviously, because Gatesheads are flying high. We're in the playoffs, because I'm from Gatesheads myself, Leland Lane Estate. So it'd be absolutely amazing, amaze balls if you want to call it, if we get in the league, because Gatesheads needs all the help we can get. And once we get in there, I think the town will take off. We'll get more money into it, which it can only be a good thing. Another shout out to Steve Wraiths. I've been on his show. It was his 100th show last week. I'm trying to get obviously as many people on there as possible. But for all those fans out there that are pro and against Mike Ashley, it's a perfect vehicle to get your views across, and you'd be quite surprised at what is said. And it's a very calm blog, not like others out there who can be a bit over the top. But Steve is very, very even-keeled, and just the same as the Gateshead blog with Mickey. So if you can, lads and lasses, listen to both, and I will attempt to be on both via Twitter, and obviously then when I call in to the actual station to speak to Steve. So that's for me for this week, and thank you for all your support, because it's been a really, really tough week. I'm not going to get emotional about it, but it's been really, really tough, and I just thank everybody for the support on Twitter and obviously on Facebook, where I've had my meanderings with my life. But hopefully it'll be a fantastic week next week, where I can't believe I said it, where Gateshead and Newcastle do the business, and hopefully Gateshead have won today, and Newcastle can do the business next week, where we can all be happy for another week. Well, that's it for me for this week, and look forward to the next blog regarding the Sunday game. Thanks now, bye.